It too.
You mind,
It
please
was
do
too
not walk
cute.
through me.
What?
Please do not walk through me.
What?
Be careful. I got yelled at too for walking through her, so be careful.
I mean, what's that a big deal?
Rainbow
Water.
here has severe phantom sense, so please try to not walk through her, or you will be removed from this instance.
Rainbow here has severe phantom sense.
What is up, my fellas? So what you guys just saw there was a severe case of phantom sense. Now, phantom sense is something that's become popularized around the time of VR chat, and it makes me want to kill myself. I've made a previous video diving into phantom sense, so go check that video out. But for those who don't really know what it is, here's a definition. Phantom sense, often discussed in the context of virtual reality, refers to the sensation of physical touch or other bodily sensations when interacting with a virtual environment, even though no physical contact is actually occurring. It's essentially a mind trick where your brain generates feelings based on virtual stimuli, even if there's no corresponding physical sensation. Yeah, so I have no problem with phantom sense itself. Like, it makes sense that it could occur to people who spend a lot of time in VR. What I do have a problem with, though, is the people with phantom sense. It's kind of like saying, hey, I don't have a problem with guns until fucking Chuck from Alabama starts getting a little preferential with the colored folks. What I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of people who take phantom sense to the absolute extreme, like you saw at the start of this video. Also, shout out to this dude. He's one of the prime investigators into the wonders of phantom sense, and all this shit's hella funny, so go check him out. Anyways, let's take a look at another unfortunate example.
Please back away from me.
I find out who's throwing them tomatoes are getting banned.
Someone keeps throwing freaking tomatoes at
That's
him.
it. Kick him.
She has phantom sense. She's allergic. If it hits her,
It
she'll
still
have-
affects her.
Yeah, please draft them, bro. In all seriousness, there's no way that throwing a virtual tomato constitutes for a scream that vulgar. She sounded like there was an exorcism, bro. Holy shit. Now, I could point out the obvious and rant about how this is borderline psycho behavior, but I wanted to propose another theory. I refuse to believe that there's people who genuinely have phantom sense to this degree, and so they're just all doing it for attention. Now, why would they do it for attention? I don't know, but that's the internet for you. I mean, I saw a guy that goes around throwing piss nukes all around his house for fun, so take that as you will.
Piss nuke incoming! Everybody get down! Set!
Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled program.
The next person that throws a tomato at her will get kicked or worse. Back the hell away.
Stop!
Yeah, see, that shit looks exaggerated as hell. There's no way she consciously went and then flinched her body. Also, how does she know for certain that it's a tomato? What if it was an apple that was being thrown? Another theme I've noticed in these sorts of videos is that the dudes will press the other guy who's trolling. You would think in VR chat they would probably just mute or ban the guy, but no. They always gotta act tough and threaten the person first. Like, bro, you are in a full furry outfit in virtual reality. How are we gonna even throw hands? Also, I've noticed that furries and a lot of these degenerate people nowadays who play VR chat go hand in hand. Yeah, so again, make of that what you will.
No! Stop
I saw
it.
you.
Whoever's throwing those tomatoes will
I saw
face
you.
serious punishment.
right.
Am I clear?
Figure that out.
Guys, back up. Back up.
Is it flour?
I can't move.
now.
I want my
Back up.
daddy. I can't move. Why is everything getting blurred?
Did she pass out?
Because of the tomato being thrown at me, my throat started closing up. I had an allergic reaction.
Yeah, I don't even want to comment on this level of batshit crazy. I do want to touch up on this comment, however. I feel bad for the people with actual phantom sense. No, it's not a VR thing. It's when people who are amputees feel pain in their amputated limb, even if it isn't there. Yeah, so I kind of go more in depth on my other video on phantom sense about this, and this is something that isn't really pointed out here. People who fought in wars, had disorders or illnesses that all led to the losing of limbs can develop phantom sense. I feel like with the whole VR chat phantom sense stuff, especially when it's taken to the extreme, it really undermines the cases of people with real phantom sense. It's like those clips when the war vets are walking around Pride Valleys and the LGBTQ protesters tell the war vet, "You haven't suffered anything compared to what we went through." Like, geez.
Yeesh. Let's see, I have phantom touch, phantom pain, phantom sense, phantom smell, phantom taste, phantom pregnancy. I have a lot of it.
Once again, how are these people real? This reminds me of that lady who was trying to get out that DUI from a police officer, and so she started just listing out minority traits. But this VR case is honestly worse. You have absolutely no reason to make all this stuff up. Hey guys, So I just want to let you guys know I got a lot of conditions, so be mindful. I've got phantom sense, phantom pain, phantom poo, I've got anxiety, I'm gay, and I'm homophobic. Also, I don't know if you guys caught it at the end, but Shorty said she was phantom pregnant.
Phantom pregnancy, I have a lot of it.
What the hell is phantom pregnancy?
Basically, like, for girls, well, you feel the symptoms of being pregnant in a game while IRL. So basically, right now, I feel this. So, yeah.
Oh, so are you pregnant?
No, not real life, but
Yeah, these people are not real, bro. At the very least, I thought she was pregnant in real life, which would kind of make sense on why you could be phantom pregnant. But no, she's not even fucking pregnant. I'm honestly more impressed on how you think about these things. Like, how do you decide one day that you want to be phantom pregnant? Also, once again, with the furries. Now, I don't have an inherently pure hatred mindset towards furries, but man, people like this really push me, dude. I feel like not all furries are bad, and just like how not all Indians are stinky, or how all Chinese people can't drive. But it's the small, severe portion of them that gives a bad rep for the entire community. I'm not saying I understand furries. I don't know why you would want to dress up as a dog. Shit, my Chinese instincts might try to eat you. But hey, just do whatever makes you happy, I guess. Anyways, back to the main point of this video. This phantom sense phenomenon has been growing rapidly as of recently, so there's definitely more degenerate things that I've missed in this video. With that being said, make sure to check out my other video, and actually I'll probably make another video on this topic, as it really fascinates me on the specimens that play VR chat. What even is VR chat normally used for though? Like, I'm sure all communities aren't as repulsive as the ones I've shown today, or at least I hope they're not. Remember to shower today so that you don't have phantom smell, and remember, a toxic like video a day keeps all the bitches away.